What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Ryan. Hi, how you doing? Good to see you. And we got a bonus Super Nanny video today, just one that I saw on my YouTube feed. I was chilling. Wasn't going to post today, and then I saw this title, The Most Aggressive Parents in Super Nanny History, Supernanny Compilation. So I'll pop up, but I said, you know what? I bet some of my viewers would like this. I know sometimes when it's not a full video, or it's not like an hour long, people don't click. I get it. But you know, to those of you who care and support me, this will be a good video for you. And for me, because I want to watch it too. Even though I've probably seen most of these clips, I forget. I forget about almost everything. So it's like watching it again. As always, if you're happy about the content, if you're here early, even if you're late, please consider giving this video a like. My very large hand and my thumb is my thumb supposed to bend like that? Now I'm insecure about my thumb. That's not good. But yeah, thumbs up helps out a lot. Commenting, even if you don't know what to comment, although there should be a lot of prompts on this one of what to comment. You can always just reply to somebody. Somebody makes a great point. Maybe somebody's funny. Maybe somebody says first. You could say second. Then you could reply to them saying third, fourth. We have 100 comments just from a chain. And then YouTube will say, wow, this guy's popular. We need to push his channel. And they haven't done that in a while. And they need to, because we deserve more viewers. We're a great underrated community here. And we deserve more. You deserve more. And that's why I'm giving you more today with this bonus. Okay? Also consider subscribing to the channel. Help push me into the algorithm. We're fighting the bots. We need to beat them. It's hard. Okay? And then last but not least, or follow me on Twitch, where I stream 5 days a week at 5:30 PST. Come on by, say, hey, followed you from the YouTube channel. YouTube brought me here, and I'll be very happy, and I'll say, hey, thanks. I'll talk to you one-on-one. Also, last thing before I stop yapping, it's my dog's 10th birthday today. My dog Cooper, who you've probably seen in some of the videos before. He's a lab terrier. I got him over 10 years ago. Well, I got him when he was a puppy. When I lived in New Jersey. And he came all the way from Detroit. His name was Sven. S-V-E-N initially. Didn't like that. I feel like it was probably from Frozen, which is fine. But I wasn't sure what I was going to name him. And then when I was driving away from the shelter, when I first saw him, and you know, you have to like put the paperwork out and then come back, it was on Cooper Road. And I said, you know what? If I get this dog, I'm naming him Cooper. And I did. And here we are 10 years later. He's still a baby, though. And I know he's going to watch this. He watches all the videos. He paws all the videos. Gives it a paw like. And I had to give him a shout out. Love my little boy. 10 years old. Crazy how time flies. I don't like it. Scary. What's going on? Let's start the video. The most aggressive parents in Super Nanny history, Super Nanny Compilation. No full episode today, but this is a bonus.
Of course, duty called, and Mum ran outside to pick up some food for lunch. But Morgan was still seething and decided to confront Dad about how he treats all the women in the house.
You call everyone the B word if they look at you the wrong way.
What do you mean B word?
No,
What do you mean B word? You mean bear?
I'll say to her, you're acting like a bitch.
No, you tell me, you're like, you little beep, you can get upstairs and you can walk your little butt upstairs.
So you can walk your ass upstairs, you
Around the little 2 you 3-year-olds.
little bitch, because you act like that. But I've told you how I feel about it. I don't like saying
I
that
told
to
you too.
You don't tell me anything. You do what I tell you to do, and you shut your damn mouth about it.
Damn. I think Joe's ready to pull the damn boxing gloves right now.
That's the problem. You can sit there and throw your tears all you want. That's your problem. You're just like your mama. You run all the time.
You know, what I've always said about this is, when somebody's acting like this on camera, this is on camera, folks. This is with a cameraman in front of their face. What in the world are they acting like when the cameras are off? What is this man doing when the cameras are not on? I don't want to know.
I was disgusted to see this man talking to his daughter
Especially
like
in front
that.
of the little kids, too.
This man
Good slam. Good
really
door slam.
swannies around his own home demanding so much respect, and he has no respect for any of his family.
What are you doing? Stop being a meanie.
Madison, where's my belt?
Have you ever used the belt as discipline?
I have used it, yes.
Right. On which children?
All of them.
On all of
He's like proud to say all of them. I think Joe should find a belt and use it on him.
them.
What I usually do is, like with the little baby here, I can use this because that'll help. I'll just kind of like pop it like that.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you
Don't
do it
even
harder.
Calling him out immediately.
try that.
No, you do it harder. You can ask Mom.
You put your legs
Right.
around theirs. Yeah.
Right, like that.
I don't know if I've ever seen this clip. I mean, what in the world? He puts him basically in like a guillotine, like a UFC wrestling hold, so they can't move.
Yeah.
And then all you have is their rear end right here.
Please don't use your child to show me, but
No, but I'm just saying. I'm
He's just like demonstrating on this poor kid.
trying to do them the way my mom raised all of us. I mean, I talked back, but I also got spankings for it, and I understood that.
A moment later, two of the girls were roughhousing on Dad's lap.
Oh boy.
Hey, you don't bite. You don't bite.
Oof.
Instead of Dad
Once again, a smack in the face while the cameras are on means a more aggressive smack when the cameras are off.
explaining the importance of not to behave like that, he smacked his young child in the mouth. Are you kidding me? I can't believe I'm seeing this. Later on, the whole
I
family
feel like
went out
so
for a
many
walk.
times too, it's like they'll say, "Oh well, I do it because my mom or my dad did it." You know, yes, just because someone in your family did it, let's just say in the 1950s or 60s, doesn't mean that it's okay or was okay then, and it certainly doesn't mean it's okay now. But I feel like people just say, "Oh, that's what, you know, I was hit as a kid." You should be the one to break the mold. You should be the one to be like, "Hey, I'm not going to allow that." See, my parents never did that to me, but even if they did, that would make it my goal to say, "I'm breaking that." That's not going to be passed down from generation to generation. You know, just because your parents did it back in the day doesn't mean that they were being good parents. They needed Supernanny too. We needed Supernanny 1965. That would have been a cool show. Imagine that.
And Dad decided that he would pick a bone with Morgan about a piece of jewelry she was wearing.
Jury.
Did you see that chain that she's wearing? That belongs to that boy, Chris, on his neck. What's she doing wearing a chain?
What's this?
This is
It's that
a guy
17-year-old.
that's 17, and I don't think at 14 years old she
The
needs
mom's
to have
the
a
mom was in this episode being a big pushover. Like, how are you allowing the dad to speak to your daughter that way?
boyfriend that's 17.
Only out for one thing only at that age. He ain't looking for a relationship to marry her, and she's naive. I mean, you look at her, she don't look 14. She gets her makeup on. I mean, shirts are a little too low for me too, I think. Don't you think?
Like a turtleneck every day.
Well, I don't think at 14 you need to show cleavage. You don't have to look like what I think.
Are my sleeves
you
too
don't-
short?
What do you think she looks like?
When you dress like that, you look. I was gonna say you don't have
wanna
to
know
dress
what
like
you
a
say.
slut. You can dress like a decent woman.
It's crazy for your own father to say that, man. That's truly crazy.
Boys
my
are gonna
pants
look
too
at her.
short?
Hey, when I was your age, when I was
Are
17,
they too short?
what?
My pants.
They're too tight. Think
Do
she
these
could
flip
dress a
flops
little.
show too much of
Look,
my
that's
feet?
enough.
No, don't be a smart aleck.
Well, that's what you're sounding
no, I'm
stupid
saying
when
you
you
could-
say
no,
that.
I'm not-
These are too tight. They're
you
not
know what?
too
See,
tight.
that's the problem with her. You know, I should let you run with the dogs and get flea, sister. Act like a little hoe. I shouldn't even worry about your ass.
Me and Joe turned our head at the same time. Joe's basically saying, "Is this happening? Am I hearing this, or is this it's before AI, so she can't even blame that on AI. What, you know? I feel like she's probably looking at the mom too, like, are you gonna say something,
Let you do what you want to do.
or are you just gonna stand there? You could tell that this dude's quote unquote the boss, and the mom's probably just as scared of him as the daughter. The daughter actually seems like she's not that scared of him.
Can I believe what I've just heard?
Whatever.
I did nothing to him, Mom. He starts calling me a whore because the way I dress, I'm normal.
She really is just wearing a normal outfit. Also, it's weird that your dad's the one, talking about that kind of clothing and talking about what the guy's gonna do. I know there's being protective, but then there's projecting, and then also, why is he thinking about that? Why is he? I don't know. It's like it makes you wonder.
Why he's doing that?
That's a guy
humiliated,
who needs
mortified.
therapy. Probably needed therapy his whole life. Probably said he's too strong. He's not weak. He doesn't need therapy. He probably went through some things with his childhood, but guess what? That doesn't mean you got to be like that to your own daughter.
I mean, the man in her life talks to her like this.
Play cleanup a little bit, Kenny, or turn TV on. Robert, go.
I don't want to play camp, and I don't want to go downstairs.
Look at me. What kind of look you see on my face? It's called I don't care. Go.
I don't know this guy.
No.
Go.
No.
Tina, come on. I'm not playing any games. Let's go.
On 3, Tina. If
Move.
you don't,
1, 2, and 3. Done.
I was gonna give her time out.
I'm giving her time's up. Come on, help Daddy pick up. Tina, look at me. Now sit down and play.
She said I don't like you, stupid head.
I don't want my children to
She's snitching.
be disrespectful to me or to anybody else. And I do what I feel I have to do to correct it.
Now you say you're sorry and get down and play.
Wait, what? I thought he was giving her a kiss,
I
like,
do
"Hey,
what
I'm
I
sorry."
feel I have to do to correct it.
He is grabbing her by the chin, and dude, that's like a scare tactic, you know? That's like if you're trying to intimidate somebody. That's like something a mobster would do, you know? Like, get close to somebody, like, "You ever talk about my family again?" You know, it's like, that's what?
Now you say you're sorry and get down and play.
Oh boy.
Say it.
Sorry.
And I better not hear it come out of your mouth again. I want you down and playing.
No.
Play.
No.
Tina may be getting mouthy, but that's no excuse for Dad to grab her by the face
She's a damn baby.
and scare her.
Julia, move! No, that's 10 dang times. Move! Kenny, I'm not joking with you, man. You're 7 years old. Get up and pick a toy up. Pick it up.
I love David very much,
Why?
but I feel a lot of times that David is aggressive about how he talks to the kids.
You don't
and
say.
how loud he actually is, and
She's too damn, whoever she is too damn pretty to be with that guy.
how harsh
putting up
his
with that.
voice is.
Kenny, use your hands. All night since I got home at supper, you've been wanting to do absolutely nothing.
I wouldn't want to be on the other end of David barking. He's way too intimidating for the kids.
Arkin. Even just the way he's grabbing them, you know, you could tell if somebody's gentle or like, just, I don't know, man. It makes you wonder, man.
Fortunately, I got a chance to see exactly what Mum was talking about with my own eyes.
Damn.
I saw Dad handle a situation with anger and aggression. I saw him push his son to
But I'm kind of blocking it. Hold on, I can probably like do this.
anger and aggression. I saw him push his son
That's like a push where he jerks his neck, basically. Give him a whiplash.
to the floor where his son lay there, worried that he may get pushed again.
Ugh.
Brenda walked back into the room, and Dad wasn't completely honest about what had happened. What are you crying about?
Because I told him to get off Erin. He's like,
Crying because you told him to get off of
kind of
her?
like had her. He's breaking her back.
He's breaking her back.
And I thought, no. Just push that kid, your son, on the floor really aggressively.
That's that. You could tell when Joe is
Your
not an
son
emotional
on
person.
the floor.
When Joe's looking at you like that, when she's giving you that face, like that, you know Joe wants to unleash. But this is observation time, probably. So this is usually where she's observing.
Really aggressively. I could not look at that and let it go.
Good.
I really couldn't.
Say
So
something.
the kids are in the bedroom at the moment because what I have to say, I don't want them hearing at all. I saw behaviour that shocked me. You behaving, Bill, in an unacceptable way with Zach.
My first reaction to get him off her as quick as I can.
My first reaction was to spear my child. To give my child whiplash. To save my daughter.
You pushed him full force. You pushed him off of Erin and he lay on the floor. He lay on the floor hurt. I was pissed. I was,
Divorce, Brenda.
definitely not a happy camper. I felt like, you know, here we are. I am giving more than 100%, trying to make things right all that I can, you know. And it seemed like he just kind of gave up and went back to his normal way of dealing with things. I even asked, I said, why is he crying? What happened?
I said I'd push him off Aaron.
No, you didn't. Me acting like I'm there. You're a liar, Bill.
Like that to get him off. How can you expect Brenda to step back and allow you to do discipline when inside she's worried?
Because it also makes you wonder if he's done that to his kids. Brenda seems a little like scared of him. And it makes you think, hey, he's probably laid his hands on her before. My theory is if you're a man and you're laying your hands on children, your children, the odds of you laying your hands on your wife or fiance or girlfriend or whatever have to be exponentially high. They just have to. They do. I don't believe it otherwise.
You're going to grab the kids, be aggressive with them, hurt them. She's going to want to protect her kids. But from their own father? And it's not right to get up and just behave like that and then turn around and say to your son, don't do that to your sister. Don't behave like that when that's what you choose to do. How hypocritical of
wonder
you.
where he gets it
and
from.
all I know is that if you're prepared to carry on behaving like that, you will have no relationship with your son. Your son won't even want to know you.
Oof. Preach. Hopefully Bill's getting some maybe thoughts about his future that are making him feel a little bad, because she's not wrong. You know, you can only take so much. Even when you're a kid, you start getting older, and then you're going to be like, I don't want you in my life anymore. You know, when you're a kid and you're young, you kind of have to, you know, but you get to a certain age, goodbye.
You're all going to your room until John comes home. I've had it. It's done. It's over. I'm done.
Oh no, it's I Lady.
Go to your room. I had enough. It's never ending. It never stops.
This YouTube channel is afraid of I Lady.
Hey, buddy.
Lisa had just had it, and before she was about to throw in the towel, the man of the house walked
The
in.
big dog.
Thank God.
It's been terrible.
Big dog's here.
Devin, Matthew, Jared.
Straight away, John started barking out those orders.
See, big dog. The big dog barking.
Put the sand down. Put it down. That's enough. Oh.
John's a little scary. He yells so loud that he sounds like a lion.
Now, I will say,
John's a little scary.
no need for aggression, but the kids pouring soap or dish soap all over the hardwood floors is a bit ridiculous of them.
He yells so loud that he sounds like a lion.
Get a towel now. Clean it up. It's not funny.
Looks like dog hair.
This floor's gonna be ruined now. All the water's underneath it. You think that's funny? I don't think it's too funny.
You know who he looks like is, I mean, you know, I love my wrestling. That's the Big Show right there. That's the Big Show. That might be the same guy, if anybody knows the Big Show. That's the Big John right there.
Scare them by raising my voice. Then they do what they're told. I'm fine with that.
Sit down and start eating the rest of it.
Sit down.
It makes me angry that the boys give John more respect than they give to me, because I'm the one that, you know, is with them all the time. I should be the one that gets the respect, not everybody else.
This house is just run on intimidation and aggression. And it's not working.
It's kind of a bad, the way that she said that, though, is wrong. Like, I'm the one that deserves the respect, nobody else. Well, how about multiple people get respect? How about everybody gets respect from your kids? It shouldn't be a battle between you and your husband. It should be, my kids respect people, authority figures, because we raised them that way, you know?
Devin, in the corner now. Devin, I ain't playing. I don't care if he spit on you. You come and tell on him. You don't go bite him. This works real well. Don't you punch me.
Kicking him like a bag of groceries.
I will not stand around while you damage the house, and you are not gonna do it.
This is just like a textbook big guy that like feels like he has to use power and an aggressive voice. When you, in my opinion, when you have to scare your child or you have to use a threatening tone or, you know, use force, that just means you're not doing a good job as a parent or you haven't done a good job as a parent. You know, in my opinion, that means that you're resorting to that because it's gotten to a point where your kids don't respect you unless you do that. So then you have to scream and you have to be kicking them like with your foot like that. And that's obviously not going to work. And if your kids only respect you when you have to scare them, what does that say about the family dynamic, right? Like, that's obviously not a good sign.
I agree with the tactics, okay? So I'll do it this way. You will sit there and you'll stay there.
Like father, like
Do you
son.
like how you look there, John? Do you like the man you see there right now?
That's me.
Do you like him?
Be basically like, yeah, I like him.
That's me.
Do you like him?
What do you want to hear, lady?
What you're watching there?
First of all, John, do not say or refer to our queen and my future wife, Joe Frost, as lady, because it's demeaning the way you're saying it. What do you want? What do you want me to say, lady? Watch your tone, Big Show. I'm not scared of you. I'm not a baby.
Is that okay
Fight for my
you?
wife.
No. No.
There's no doubt, John, when you're in those kids' face, that there's the power struggle between you and them, but it's anger, which is
anger.
Core. It's the root. It is the root of this family. It needs to be cut out because it's what's going to bring you back to square one. And do you guys want that?
No.
Really? No.
No.
4 boys are at stake. 4 boys.
What are these? Maybe watch one of these one day. Okay, I watched some of these. I'll bookmark this. You bookmark this. Boom. So then we can get that playlist for some bonus videos. Oh, I want to read some comments. You guys seem to like it when I read the comments. Please don't use your child to show me. Love her. Exactly, Bailey. Bailey ASMR. Is this a big YouTube channel? Sounds like it. Nope. Maybe they could be, though. He talks to his daughter like that on TV. Could you imagine what it's like when the cameras aren't rolling? It's exactly what I said. That's when the cameras are on. You're just like your mama. Gets me too. Shows it's a habit of continual behavior and zero respect. When mom's treated like that too, she's less likely to stand up for the kids. Exactly. And also, like I said, where if you're doing that to your kids, you're doing it to your wife too. Not good. He smacked the baby and she immediately ran to her older sister because she acts more like an adult than her father does. Correct. When your 14-year-old daughter is more mature than you as the father, that's not good. I'm no therapist or I'm not a behavior expert, but that's not good. That's probably not going to be great when you're older either. First one is mega abusive. I agree. Good username there. Breakfast Dragon. That sounds like a good breakfast spot in the world of How to Train Your Dragon. PSA, never ever pull someone by their arms and legs. It's surprisingly easy to dislocate or tear something that way. Yeah, especially when you're yanking on it like they're a puppet. This is a great comment. Joe is so likable and unintentionally funny. I never realized how terrifying this show might actually be without her. And the thing about Joe is she never backs down. She's not afraid. You could be 6'8". She doesn't care. And she actually does it. It's not like just a for show thing. I really just think Joe is a confident woman, and I really think she can see through these dudes that act like, they're they're, don't stink. You know what I'm saying? And I think she knows how to cut through them like a hot knife through butter. And usually she gets them to cry at the end, Oh, these are the names. Phil from the Davis family. David from the Weinstein family. I need to watch the Wine. I don't think I've seen these. Let me take a picture of this. I don't remember these at watching it full. Bill from the Dostal family, and then John from the Nitty family. All right, there you go. Some comment. A lot of comments on this one. 2,500. Wow. Love to see it. Let's get at least 100 comments on this one. Like I said, if you have nothing to say yourself, just reply to somebody, start a conversation. We'll go from there. If you made it to the end and haven't liked the video yet, please like the video. If not for me, if not for this video, please do it for my dog and his 10th birthday. And as always, consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't by now. Pop open my Twitch and shoot me a follow. In order to chat, you have to follow anyway, so shoot me a follow. Then when I'm live, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, once again, 5:30 PST every time. I'm always on time. Come on by and say, hey, your YouTube channel brought me here, and it'll be nice to see you. It's nice to see familiar faces or people that I've seen in the comments, because I remember those things. And, yeah, we'd love to have you over there, because once again, I don't ever make money from these videos. The only people that give me ads are MTV with Catfish, so shout out to them. Other than that, it's not happening. It's just not happening. All right, that's it for me. I appreciate it. Hope you're happy with the bonus video. We'll do a full Supernanny video Thursday or Friday. Until then, have a great rest of your day or night. And I'll see you very soon right here on Ryan's Average Reactions. I don't know why I did that. All right, bye.